Hi friends. This morning I had a bit of a challenging morning at home, but once I finally found a way to escape from my house, I went to a local cafe and being my normal loquacious self, I was chatting it up with a lady in line who had her own horror stories with realtors and asked me what turned out to be a very common question. How would I go about finding a good realtor? I said, wow, well, I would start by choosing a few realtors based on good things you've heard, seen, or read online. Then call the one you're most excited about. But let me tell you, if that realtor doesn't sound excited to work with you, isn't attentive to you, doesn't listen or respond to your needs, drop them immediately and move on to the next. Realtors are a dime a dozen these days, and trust me, experience isn't all that. Here's a quick true story. I had a client call me up after I referred them to a more experienced realtor, and they were stressed the F out because this person wasn't listening to their needs and wasn't calling them back or answering their calls in a timely manner. This client wanted to sell their home, but because they loved their neighbors, they didn't want to sell to an investor. What did this seasoned realtor do? They went straight into an investor website to post the home and got 3 lowball offers, which they then pushed to this client like it was all they were going to get. Lazy. When I spoke to this realtor, I was pretty upset, asking why they weren't listening to the client, and their response was all ego. I've been in this business for 15 years and I know what I'm doing. I said, that's the problem. Your ego is keeping you from listening. Then I informed that client to ditch that guy ASAP. I even set up a cancel form for them, so all they had to do was send it. Experience isn't everything. In fact, it may be a detriment in some cases. Anywho, I'm that realtor who will care for you like my own spoiled baby cub. I will hear you. I will do my best to get you everything that you want and even better things that you didn't know existed. DM me. See you next time.